For centuries, the Roman Empire ruled the unknown world. Its armies were unbeatable, its roads connected continents, its cities were the envy of civilization, and its influence stretched from Britain to the Middle East. To many people, Rome seemed eternal, invincible, too powerful to fail. Yet, in the year 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire collapsed. One of history's greatest superpowers disappeared. But how could the mightiest empire on earth simply vanish? Was Rome destroyed by barbarian invasions, economic crisis, corruption, or civil war? Or did the Roman Empire collapse because of something far more complicated? Because the truth is that Rome wasn't destroyed overnight, it died slowly, and the reason behind its fall still offers lessons for powerful nations today. At its height, the Roman Empire controlled around 5 million square kilometers and ruled over nearly 70 million people. Roman engineering transformed cities. Roman laws shaped civilization, and the Roman military maintained peace for centuries. Historians call this period the Pax Romana, but maintaining such a vast empire came at a cost, and over time, cracks began to appear. Rome's success created its first problem: size. The empire stretched across 3 continents. Communicating across such vast distances was difficult. Moving armies became expensive, and defending thousands of kilometers of border required enormous resources. As enemies grew stronger, Rome struggled to respond quickly. Ironically, the empire's greatest strength became one of its biggest weaknesses. Between 27 BC and 180 AD, Rome experienced extraordinary prosperity. But after the death of Emperor Marcus Aurelius, instability began to grow. Emperors came and went, political assassinations became common, civil wars erupted. Within 50 years, dozens of rulers fought for power. Instead of confronting external threats, Rome increasingly fought itself, and history has shown that internal divisions often destroys empires faster than foreign enemies. The 3rd century nearly destroyed Rome. Between 235 and 284 AD, more than 20 emperors ruled. Civil wars erupted repeatedly. Inflation spiraled out of control. Trade declined. Invasions increased. At one point, the empire nearly broke apart completely. Many historians considered this period the greatest crisis in Roman history, and some believed Rome would never recover. Wars were expensive. Defending the borders required massive spending. To pay for this cost, Roman emperors reduced the silver content in coins. This caused inflation, prices rose, confidence collapsed, taxes increased, farmers struggled, trade slowed, and the economy weakened. And a weak economy meant fewer resources of the military. In 285 AD, Emperor Diocletian made a radical decision. He divided the empire into eastern and western halves. The idea was practical. Smaller regions would be easier to govern, but over time, the two halves developed differently. The Eastern Roman Empire became wealthier and stronger. The Western Roman Empire became poorer and increasingly vulnerable. This division would ultimately shape Rome's fate. For centuries, Roman legions protected the frontiers. But by the 4th century, new threats emerged. Germanic tribes began moving towards Roman territory. Groups like the Goths, Vandals, Franks Visigoth crossed into the empire. Many were fleeing another terrifying forces. The Huns, led by Attila. The Huns pushed tribes westward, creating chaos across Europe. Suddenly, Rome faced pressure it has never experienced before. In 1410 AD, something unimaginable happened. Rome itself was attacked. The Visigoths under Alaric entered the city and looted it. For the first time in nearly 800 years, the eternal city has fallen. The psychological impact was enormous. Many people believed the world was ending. Although Rome survived, its aura of invincibility had disappeared forever. By the 5th century, the Western Empire was in crisis. Its economy was weak. Its army relied increasingly on foreign mercenaries. Political instability continued. Then in 476 AD, a Germanic leader named Odoacer deposed Romulus Augustulus, the last Western Roman emperor. Traditionally, historians mark this event as the end of the Western Roman Empire. But Rome itself did not disappear completely. The Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, continued for another 1,000 years. Its capital, Constantinople, remained one of the richest cities in the world. While the West collapsed, the East preserved Roman traditions, laws, and culture. In many ways, Rome never truly died. It simply evolved. Some historians have argued that Christianity weakened the empire. Others strongly disagree. Modern scholars generally reject the idea that religion alone caused Rome's collapse. Instead, they point to a combination of factors: political instability, economic problems, military challenges, external invasion, and administrative difficulties. No single event destroyed Rome. It was the accumulation of many problems over centuries. Although the empire collapsed, its influence never disappeared. Roman ideas shaped European law, architecture, language, governments, Christianity. Even today, modern civilization carries the fingerprint of Rome. English, French, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese all emerged from Latin. The United States Capitol was inspired by Roman architecture, and many modern republics borrowed ideas from ancient Rome. In some ways, we still live in Rome's shadow. So why did the Roman Empire collapse? Because empires are not destroyed by one event, they decline gradually. Internal divisions, economic problems, political instability, and external pressures slowly weakened the world's greatest superpower. Rome once seemed eternal, but history teaches us that no empire lasts forever. And perhaps the greatest lesson of Rome is this: power alone does not guarantee survival.